So A Bizarre Day Modded had an update, and they added starrk. A little disclaimer, this spec is not completely finished, and it will be heavily updated in the future. Today I will show you how to get it, and I will do a showcase. Now to get starrk, it is pretty simple. You need to use the starrk gun item on Emperor. Now to get the starrk gun, it spawns randomly at the spawn points on the map. It has a 1 out of 250 chance to spawn every hour. So for the first skill, this is just the M1 skill. As you can already see, this spec is very balanced, but I think they should buff it because 2 damage M1 is insane, but it all adds up to an overall damage of 25, and on the last hit, you ragdoll your opponent for a good while. But I spoke with a developer and they said starrk will get a buff and also look better in the future. Now for the second skill, the E skill. Your character flies forward doing a 2-series attack, each hit doing 15 damage and an overall damage of 30 if you land both attacks. Now for this skill, it's a basic skill. I think the damage and the look should stay as is. Now for the R skill. I don't know how much damage this skill does, because there is too much screen shake on it. They should definitely lower the screen shake. But something I didn't get to show is when you jump and use R, you do a 3-series mini Sero attack. So here is the T skill. You shoot Sero beams into the air, hitting the nearest opponent to you. This is a 2-series move with an overall damage of 60. Once again, I didn't get to show the second variant, but when you jump and press T, you do a 360 spin upside down while shooting at the ground or at anyone under you. Now for the Y skill. You basically slide into a flash step, then you fire off a Sero doing 35 damage. I have nothing to say about this move and it should stay as is. Here is the G skill. You hit your opponent with your gun, locking them in place. Then you proceed to shoot them 6 times, doing an overall damage of 80. This is the best skill in the base form. Now for the H skill. You do a multi-barrage of Seros. Now I don't know how much overall damage this is because I think the counter is bugged. I think this move should stun your opponent. Oddly enough, it doesn't stun. Now for the ultimate, which is the F key. Now to get your ultimate, you need to fill up the bar at the bottom. You will know your ultimate is ready when your character turns yellow. The ultimate has a passive skill where if people enter the range of the shown circle around you, they get hit by wolves that bypass block and do 10 damage. Here is the E skill. You do a double slash with your swords following up with a multi-cut, doing an overall damage of 60. Now for the R skill. You fly forward doing a slash at your opponent that does 60 damage. Here is the T skill. You flash step forward leaving behind a bunch of slashes. I am not sure how much damage this does. That's all for the showcase. I give this spec a 8.5. It can improve. I think they should save the real Sero